Okay, so in this video we're going to look at perfect squares. And how to expand those. Okay, so firstly, what is a perfect square? We all know that if I have a squared, that means a times a. What we're looking at is if we have a set of brackets and then I square it. That's a perfect square. And what that means is what I have in the brackets times itself. And we can solve that just like we have every other binomial that we've looked at in the last video. So I can take everything from the first set of brackets and multiply it by everything in the second set of brackets. So I take my x, multiply it by x is x squared, and my x times by my plus 2 is plus 2x. Take my second term, plus 2 times x is plus 2x, and plus 2 times plus 2 is plus 4. Then I collect my like terms. So it's x squared plus 4x plus 4. And that's the answer. Then if I have something a little bit more complex, like 2x plus 3 squared, we just do it exactly the same to start with. 2x plus 3 times 2x plus 3. So 2x times 2x, 2 times 2 is 4, x times x is x squared, 2x times plus 3 is plus 6x, and we take our 3 and multiply it by 2x is plus 6x, and 3 by plus 3 is plus 9. And we collect our like terms, and we have 4x squared plus 12x plus 9. Now you might be noticing a bit of a pattern here. Let's just do one more with a negative. X minus 9 squared. So that equals x minus 9 times by x minus 9. So x times x is x squared. X times minus 9 is minus 9x. Then we move on to this minus 9 times x is also minus 9x. And minus 9 times minus 9, and minus times a minus is a positive. 9 times 9 is 81. Collect our like terms. X squared minus 9 is minus 18x plus 81. So what you may be noticing is that in the middle, when we collect our like terms, both of those are exactly the same. And that is because it's squared. So the two terms, when we multiply the first by the last and the two inside terms, that gives us the same result. So if we go to a standard form, if I go to a standard form and I say, make my pen work, a plus b squared, so that equals a plus b times a plus b. So that gives me a squared plus ab plus ba, which is ab, plus b squared. So when we simplify that, we get a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So if we look back at our questions or our previous questions, let's find one with the positives. So if we change to a green pen, if we take this question here, we have, instead of a squared, we have 2x squared, so that becomes 2 squared is 4, x squared. And then for our last term, we have 3, so it becomes 3 squared, which is 9. And our middle term, which was 6x plus 6x, that comes from 2x times 3 times 2. Okay, so 2ab. So what we do is we take both terms, multiply them together, and multiply that by 2, and that gives us our middle term. If it gets too confusing looking at it that way, just stick with writing it out and going through each of the steps. Okay, well, good luck with that.